even live yet. There we go. There we go. Now we should be live. So, how has everyone been? Hope everybody's doing just fine. So, I have some questing to do, some other stuff, but first, because I do have some path remaining, I think I forgot which uncollected quest it was, but either way, welcome everyone. ASD, ILJ, Matt Murdoch, Chris Haji, Mr. Taiwo, Dark Soul, PP, and obviously Izaz the Warrior as the first in the chat. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Let's see if Mandalorian is about to help me out. And should be at some point. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take Osman Ghost Rider to rank 4. I don't have tier 1 alpha catalyst, and I think tier 4 basics could be short as well. So yeah, it's gonna go to rank 5 soonish, but for now we're gonna suffice at rank 4. And welcome Mandalorian.
Hey, you are so fail, man, not having them already ready to go.
Oh well, I'll live. I'm in no rush.
I had that. What sig level did you take him up to?
Just 20. I mean, I can max sig him, but I don't think he needs it offensively. The main thing you want is that Fate Seal instead of Power Lock, because it's better. But I think sig level only really affects the damage.
Yeah, I went ahead and put him up to 100. I could max him too, but I was like, nah.
Okay, so where did my screen go?
And hello to Thanatos, Jim, Dark Soul Gaming, Trevor, LC Music Tracks. Hey, I've never been able to say hey to you in the chat before.
Well, now you can say hello to LC. An awesome guy.
Yeah, he was the
one time he was
here. The one time he was here, I think it was the one cast I missed. I was sleeping or something.
Go back to work. Exactly, that's what he always does. What quest was this? What global node was this?
What you looking for?
Oh, it's uncollected. There's no global node. So cool.
Oh yeah, no, there's no global on uncollected. Forgot about that. Yeah, well, congratulations officially, me telling you in voice of getting Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Wunderbar, dankeschön.
Matt Murdoch says he was watching season 2 of my show. I watched it earlier too. It was amazing. The first episode, really good.
Gain a plus 50 duration if you count. This was the one that I really kind of wanted. And other than that, I just need, let's say, will throw in a Magneto here.
He says, yo, much love, KT. Haven't caught a live video of yours in a long time. Been so busy. Hope you're doing well, my friend.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Greatly appreciated that. When are you going for LOL? Well, I first need to take him to rank 5, and then probably at some point soon. Because why not?
Yeah. Why not? Yeah, try it out. Tanmay Bothra said, hi, I'm new to the game, so you can tell me if I should rank 5 my 4-star Black Widow movie or rank 5 my 5-star Winter Soldier. I think it's between those two, being a new player.
Neither is the absolutely correct answer, to be honest. I would not recommend investing heavily in either of those characters. 5-star Winter Soldier, perhaps only under condition that you have a Killmonger, but if you have a Killmonger, that's the champion you should invest in.
I'm thinking he may be so new that he doesn't have a lot of 4-stars.
Yeah, so I do understand. If you don't have a lot of 4-stars ranked up, then probably movie.
I mean, she'll do a lot of shock, which you will benefit from early game there. Let's see. Zri Joy Saha, sorry, says, hey KT1, does Quake need awakening?
No, not at all whatsoever. It's practically useless. There's very, few scenarios, very few scenarios where that would matter.
Aditya's here again, says, no Quake is good you unawakened. Yep, that's true. Connor Kelly says, "Yo, KT, how are you doing today, brother?"
I am wonderful. Well enough, anyways. It's Friday, so that makes everything better.
We got.
So, okay, now let's remember what you're doing here. Okay, I think I know.
MCOC West Ham says, or West Bam, sorry, says, "Hi, KT." Robert Cowie says, "Good day, KT." And Sagar asks, "Professor X, is he good to rank 5?
I just released a review video. Oh, I messed up. I messed up in the first part.
I did the same thing yesterday.
But yeah, I released the Professor X review video, like, really not too long ago, so...
It's like 3 or 4 days ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely watch it. It's a good video to watch if you're interested in knowing if you should. ET have the Nerf 6 gone in... X6 Nerfs gone into effect yet? Yes, they have.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna do a stream tomorrow afternoon, likely, where I do 6.2, like another clear. I did redo 6.1 earlier on.
Good to know. I'll be here for that. Copa Zivotin said, "Hey KT, which one do you think is going to be better next month, Immortal Hulk or Immortal Abomination?"
I honestly haven't even read their abilities properly, because they haven't released like full proper spotlights.
Yeah. Once the update goes into effect, if they don't do the spotlight by then, you can just go in and look at their as an unknown champion.
Whoopsie! The jerk purified everything.
Oh, you're fighting Night Thrasher. Yeah, I had that happen also. You're doing like the exact same thing I did yesterday when I got my Ghost Rider ranked up. Dev Patel says, "Hey KT."
Oh, hello there.
Tazu says, "Hey, you know what makes me salty? Proxima's supposed to be such a good champ, but Kadam doesn't want you to use her."
That is factually accurate statement. There's literally no piece of content where she can unleash properly.
Oh yeah, I guess so, that's why. And then another Aditya Swami asks, "Are you AKT when you're going for LLL with Ghost Rider?" I think you said once you rank 5 him, maybe, right?
Yeah, I will rank 5 him, and then at some point shortly after that, I would say.
Frank Vizin says, "FKBAM, they've exhausted their appreciation for the Marvel Universe. They still do some good things. Their animation department's been on point. I won't lie about that."
Oh yeah.
Tanya Bothra asks, "Does Black Widow Clairvoyant need to be awakened?" Absolutely not. That one, it's even negatory. More useless. Yeah, that's a huge no. No Strings on Me said, "Team KT coming back? Question mark?"
Not likely. Not while I'm employed and doing YouTube on the side. The reason why I was able to play that mini account is because I was on furlough and basically everybody was on lockdown. But now that I'm back at work and I have been working pretty much more than ever. It's been
yeah, I mean, that with not having time, I mean, if I didn't have as much time as I have, I would never have started a second account, honest truth. Paolo Pendi Martelli says, "Hi y'all, is Venom 6-star duped worth rank 2?
Yes.
Hell yeah, I would do it without unduped. That's just 'cause I love Venom. Nicolas Ferrero says, "Hey KT, do you guys celebrate Halloween over there?"
Yeah, they do celebrate Halloween in UK. It's not as big as it is in States, but they do celebrate it. I personally, not really. I mean, especially this year, like this year, seemingly everything's cancelled.
Remind me to send you a video later.
Alrighty then.
Like, it's a private video for you to see. It's funny about Halloween. We got a €5 from Yolza Yo. Says, "Who's the man in the background? And on your face, KT, when I think November and MCOC be boring."
Okay, so in the background we have Mandalorian. He is somebody who has very generously agreed to donate his time and help me out on streams to read chat so I can play, and then he reads me out the questions. I can answer them, or he can answer some of the more basic ones, and overall it just makes the stream a bit more lively, I would think. When it comes to November, yes, it does in fact look like it's gonna be quite boring month. There is
Benjamin
nothing
Zopi.
too special, too interesting. On the bright side, we got 2 champion reworks that both potentially could have their merits, in addition to the fact that we have 2 new champions coming out, both from Science class, and this year's Science class we have had only 1 champion prior to that, so many people will have like the Science rank up resources kind of like ready. That's a good thing. Hulk is a big fan favorite as well, and so that's kind of like helping them. I think the fact that they're doing these champion reworks and stuff like that kind of like allows them to skate by a bit easier than they otherwise would. But yeah, in my last video that I uploaded, I speak about the fact that we haven't had a good, solid, large piece of content in a really long time. In fact, we haven't had any piece of content since 6.4, I think, or Abyss dropped, whichever one. 6.4 was the last one, and that was the last time I actually had to use an item and like questing stuff like, because I did variant 5 itemless, and like, okay, if you can't do variant 5 itemless, you probably used some, but not much. But the point is that amidst of all of those compensations that Kabam has been sending out, if you're somebody who was more or less on top of the content pre-nerfs, you had a lot of resources expire. And I hate, literally hate. I have like all of the revives at max and keep on expiring and stuff like that. Just, it's, I don't know, it's just not right. We didn't get the Summer of Pain for whatever reason. We haven't had 7.1 because they butchered the release of that one. I hoped we might see variant 6 or something come out, or at least some sort of, you know, boss rush or something come out. But we didn't get anything.
Alright, KT. You know how I get behind a page and a half when you start? It's because you go long-winded like that. So let me run through these real quick before I ask you any questions. So we got Benjamin Zopi saying, morning, KT. Benjamin Zopi said something about compensation coming tomorrow, and then everybody was like, what the hell are you talking about? AP Wave says, bro, I've been slacking hard this month. Lorenzo Martin says, hey, KT and Mandalorian. Let's see. You're tearing through everyone with substantial ease, says Dark Soul Gaming. They said on Halloween we were getting some kind of Halloween compensation. That's what they said, apparently. Okay, here's some questions. I'm going to go through the quicker answer questions first before you go into an existential one, because I know how you answer now.
Well,
KT,
if I want to talk, I shall.
I don't care. Just don't get mad at me for going back. You know,
I didn't get mad at you today yet.
You will, though, if I was back.
I will,
if I didn't say something. If I didn't say something, you would have
So
been like, you're a page
choppy
and a half behind. KT Thanatos asks, in your previous video concerning the champion selection vote, you said that the skill, cosmic, and tech classes are lacking in God Tier champs. Why do you think that cosmic is in particular?
Okay, how many cosmic champions you would take up to rank 3 as 6 stars in a heartbeat? There's Corvus, there's Captain Marvel movie version, and possibly now likely Cosmic Ghost Rider. Hyperion doesn't exist as a 6 star, Silver Surfer is only a prestige option, and there are some decent champions like Venom and Medusa and stuff like that. But they're not anywhere close to the level of Nick Fury, Captain America, Infinity Wars, Void, Zagans, crap like that. Cosmic really doesn't have many great champions. They have plenty of good ones, but good ones don't matter too much if you have to compete against bleeping overpowered ones. That everybody says Cosmic class is stacked. It's really not. It's one of the worst classes. They have
it's only because a lot of them aren't available as 6 stars. That's why they forget that, and that's why they think that, I think. Because like Hyperion,
it's just like Hyperion.
I think Hyperion and Medusa.
Medusa, I think now is a 6. I'm not too sure.
She's not yet. I think they were saying they may
maybe.
Her, unless it's up. So I don't know. Robert Cowie asked, rank up advice, please. I just got Cavalier. I have my 2 top champions are Quake and Magic at rank 5. My next rank up is Warlock as a 5-star or Colossus as a 6-star rank 2. Both are unduped.
Warlock is a 5-star. Colossus needs a dupe quite badly, especially as a 6-star, because 6-star rank 2 has a slower power gain rate.
So you'd say Warlock would be the better bet for him, just as being Cavalier?
Definitely.
Awesome. Asmatosh Shinde said, Yo, KT yesterday completed 6.2 champion boss, opened a bunch of crystals, pulled many man champions, including a 6-star Thor Ragnarok, but I got a 5-star Sorcerer Supreme, so I'm happy.
Cersei's stream's awesome, man. You should be happy. I love the fact that I took mine to rank 5, and she's awesome.
I want to rank 5 mine, but I keep having to rank 5 like, Cosmic Ghost Rider because I was going to. Let's see. Tanmay Bofra said, by the way, hey Tanmay, welcome back. Domino or Colossus, and is there a particular situation where the loser one is better than the other?
Colossus 100%. Yes, there are plenty of situations where Domino would be better, for instance, if you need access to Bleed or Incinerate, but overall, Colossus is just much better champion. Much better. It's not even too close.
Yeah.
Domino is good and all, but Colossus is insanely good.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not liking Domino as much. I went so long without getting her, and now that I have her, I never use her really. I use anybody else. William Borke, said, should I rank up Gwynpool rank 4 or Iron Man Infinity War if both are unawakened?
Iron Man Infinity War is, in my opinion, far more useful.
True. Ray says, are you going to make a Mephisto Legendary video?
I don't think so. I have actually kind of like casually cleared most of it. To be honest, I only have like 1 or 2 paths left there to do. I mean, I will do some of it in today's stream, and then there was another stream where I did pretty much that for most of the stream.
Yeah. Eric Gardner just said, I don't think either champs next month will be insane or great, to be honest, after looking at their abilities. And we just never know until you see them in action and play them.
Acid Wash is still a tricky node, and I think Abomination, he might not gonna be surface level first thing everybody wants to go for, but I can definitely see him being a champion that has a role in the meta. Maybe not like the biggest day-to-day role, but a champion that you will likely want to have up your sleeve in order to clear some difficult content, or possibly an AQ option. Kind of like what Red Guardian is. Because let's face it, Red Guardian can't quite compete with Captain America Infinity War and generic content, and Red Guardian can't compete with Quake or how great Nick Fury is, things like that. But there are many situations where Red Guardian is more than likely the best option. And I think that's going to be the same case for Abomination, where you need like poison damage or some scenarios, some mixtures of that kind of abilities.
Acid Wash. When I saw he could do a lot of poison damage potentially, I thought Acid Wash.
Because there really aren't that many great Acid Wash options, you know?
Oh no, running that path for the first time in a long time last week, or last 2 weeks actually, for 2 different variations, I noticed that Black Widow Clairvoyant, who I used before, just doesn't do it as well, and Dr. Voodoo is god at it, but I mean, we don't have a 6-star Dr. Voodoo either. So. Dre had mentioned they should have added Scar and Immortal Hulk, and then buff the existing Abomination. Yeah, that would have been nice.
That would be nice.
Nicholas Barrera said, hey KT, they should make Roma Legends, but with Abyss-type champs. So unfortunately, they're not going to. Lorenzo Martin says, oh yeah, KT, I just opened the rest of my rewards from Abyss, and I got a 6-star Colossus Awaken, and almost awakened my Ghost, but I pulled Abomination instead.
Dude, 6-star Awaken Colossus, I would take him to rank 3 immediately.
Yeah. Benjamin Zopi said, if we get Okie, which is Black Panther's sister, will Kabam tweak Killmonger so his indestructible charges prevent all damage that are just damage from attacks?
No, we used to have that bug on Killmonger, and that change actually transforms him in one of the strongest champions in the game. Because he can take on any damage over time effects, and he heals from suicides, and he just becomes insanely good. I remember when Variant 1 came out, everybody was rushing to finish the content because of that bug, because Killmonger was insanely good.
Yeah. PP reminds everyone, hit the like button, people. Thank you for that. Wet Noodle says, sup, KT.
Well,
MJ
hello
Rock
there.
Says,
Stop.
MJ Rock says, Medusa will take a huge hit because Magneto buff, I believe. You can say
it's
that.
Not quite a hit, but yeah, she does lose part of her appeal.
I mean, Cosmic Ghost Rider is also metal, so I mean, he's a great champion, so I don't think that would happen. Raz Al Ghul said, what's going on, KT1? Some cav difficulty? All exclamation marks afterwards.
Well, cav difficulty is finished. I need to finish up a last map and uncollected difficulty. And then we're gonna see, I might finish up grinding the Deadpool arena, because obviously units are cool.
Yeah. I've barely started that. I just got to the 3 times, and then I just kind of stopped and started. I started working on something else, and then I came here to help you out. Everett Gardner said Hercules.
And I missed the last one. And I missed the last
Hercules
one.
Could come out with Ares, and there would be a cosmic and skill right there, possibly.
Could be cool. There are a lot of very interesting options that could happen with those champion suggestions.
Yeah, we'll talk. I definitely think we should talk more on that in a little bit once we get through this. We always have an initial burst of questions and comments whenever you first start up, so and then it kind of slows down. It seems like middle of the cast. For our plays as 5-star Warlock or Ghost to rank 5, both are unawakened.
That's a good one. Kind of depends what you need more.
Yeah.
Probably still the Ghost, but I do think that Ghost needs her awakened ability more than Warlock does.
Or at least synergies would be better if she's not awakened. Like, some of the synergies for her. Well, then right after that, Steven asks, who would you rank up, a 6-star Sunspot or a 6-star Ghost if both are unawakened?
Ghost.
Okay, Ghost, there you go. No one said, I'm on an awful 6-star streak. Hopefully I can pull someone worth ranking soon. Well, we send you the best luck and well wishes through the power of the internets.
I'm actually sitting on like 40-something K 6-star runs.
Do you? 40-something thousand? Are you saving for something, or are you just...
I'm just undecided what I want to do with them.
Oh, because you've been trying to decide if you want to do featured or not, right?
Yeah.
I'll think on it. Daniel Murray's here and says, sup, KT?
Stop.
Tanmay Bothra said, Gamora or Silver Surfer? I don't care about prestige, but my Gamora's awakened as well, and Silver Surfer isn't. They don't say what star or what rank, but who would you rank out of the two?
If I can awaken Silver Surfer, then him. If I can't, then neither. Gamora's kind of cool for casual questing, but we have so many better champions that are good at casual questing and more stuff. And then Silver Surfer is better than most people give him credit for. But he does need that awakened ability and high sig, and that obviously immediately also leans into prestige category. But even outside of prestige, I must admit I have been using like my Silver Surfer for like AQ more than I realized, to be honest.
I started using it more over the last couple of months than I was before, which has made me kind of appreciate it more too. Lorenzo Martin brings up a good point. Wait a minute, I thought KT was already at 29,000 subs. Yeah, something weird happened.
Yeah, I think YouTube was clearing out the bot accounts, because I haven't seen many, if any, of those bot accounts like leave comments on my recent videos. Like, those girls.
Oh, yeah,
whatever.
I know what you mean. Yeah, come see me or blah blah blah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I saw that my sub count kind of like fluctuated today. Like I gained 2, I lost 1, I gained 3, I lost 4, something like that, and it was happening the entire day. So I think they're just clearing up those accounts.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get back there. It's not far off, anyways.
Let me remind everybody that I do try and read every comment, and especially every question, even a rank-up question. You don't have to repost it. I am just, one, there is a delay between when I'm reading something and when you're seeing it on screen, and 2, there's a lot of questions, guys, so keep that in mind, and please don't spam the chat.
We do try to imply the no man left behind scenario, though, so we do try to read through pretty much all or most of the
I don't think, I think I can honestly say in like a 3-hour stream, I don't think you could count on 2 hands the amount of comments I don't read or questions.
Why
I try
would
and
you
strive
know?
by that, so let me keep going. Fox Hollis says, I hope the Awakened Gem from the upcoming event will be a generic.
It is generic, I think.
We'll see, but yeah, I hope it is.
The description said basically would mean.
It just said Awakening Gem. It didn't say class.
Yeah, exactly. When they say Awakening Gem, it means generic.
Robert Cowie says, "Oh, that's nice. Great to have Mandalorian on stream. Sub note: my son and I love the TV show as well. Oh, sweet, cool, man. It's not like I make that. I'm just like, yeah. Aethel Wolf asks, KT, why is Ghost getting magnetized by Variant 3 Magneto? Is it related to his buff?
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah. So that is definitely due to the buff. And Tanmay Bothra asks, after his buff, is Punisher 2099 better than Iron Man Infinity War?
No.
No. Wade Thrillson's here, says, yo, my man, thanks for all the streaming tips. Came to say hi, but I gotta go. Thanks for coming by, Wade Thrillson.
Well, see you next time, Wade, then.
Here's one for you, which I know you'll just love because you've become an arena god lately. MJ Rocks asks, prediction for the top 10% in Deadpool arena. I'm thinking 8 to 10 million.
Yeah, 30
I don't think
million.
8 to 10 million. A lot of people are going for the milestones, but don't the milestones stop? Well, where do the milestones stop?
Milestones stop at like 5 mil.
The mid-traditional like 12.5. I guess not.
I think milestones stop at like 5 mil.
Oh, and I feel really stupid now. Asmitosh Shinde just called me out, and he's absolutely right. I remember who Okie is. That's not Black Panther's sister. Shuri is. Okie was the general that was the guard of him, played by the same actress. I can't believe I got those two mixed up. Yeah, Shuri is the sister. You're right.
I can't believe you mixed those up as well.
I take the L on that one because
you should. It was a huge L.
It was a huge L. Fox Hollis says, I voted for Blue Marvel. There you go. I forgot who it was said it the other day, but they said they would love if Blue Marvel came in the game, and then he was one of the options. And I thought of them instantly, even though I can't remember their name. No Megafarts is here, said, what's up, guys? I beat Ultron today, like I said. Spent a total of 15 revives for 5.3 and 5.4. And you want to know what I got as a 6-star? Night Trash and a 5-star Diablo. Okay, Night Thrasher's not bad.
Night Thrasher is good if you dupe him.
Yeah,
but okay, let's just catch up properly now, yeah? Okay, so sorry for the Diablo, but Night Thrasher is honestly better. You just need to dupe him. He's really good champion. Apathetic God, what the hell, YouTube? Let me know. No, nobody is gonna let you know. Either Wolf. There is a need which make tech champions new. Node. Yes, I know that there is a node, but I think Magnetize just bypasses the node now or something like that. So I think it's probably a bug. Guys, what's up? Feeling good? I'm feeling alright. What's the best class? The best class, in my personal opinion, likely the Science in terms of how wide array of abilities they have. But Mutants definitely have a very good case, and even Mystic Champions right now. Those three are kind of like top side, and the bottom side is Kill, Cosmic, and Tech in that order, in my opinion. 625 is whack. What's wrong with 625, my friend? Science or Quake, Connectively, what do you look for personally in an alliance? For example, high pressure management, more calm. I look for organization and basically just people being adults. That's all I need from alliance. I don't need anybody to hold my hand. I don't need the bestest friends who always check up on me or anything like that. I like things done. I like things done on time. I like people not fucking up and dying in war when they shouldn't. And I like clear-cut instructions. Organization is #1 key for successful alliance, and the more organized alliance, the better chance you have at playing high level. Fox Hallam says it was Mutant. What's up, Booker Jr.? How are you doing? Yes, what's up, Nick Hammerschmidt? Congrats on Ghost Rider for Mandalorian. So Mandalorian, say thank you to Nick whenever you have a time. Haj, what's up? How are you doing? Megafox, no, we're not gonna read anything. Just kidding, we read it. Where's Katie from? I'm from Latvia. Seen monthly event news, made a video on it, so obviously I did. Gambit's going to be worth ranking as 6-star. Probably not, maybe. But we're gonna have to wait and actually see how he plays. Greetings all, what's up? Fluffy Pig Monster. Would you rank 3 Cosmic Ghost Rider and Night Thrasher? If I had one, I'd probably go with Cosmic Ghost Rider. Especially because he doesn't need high sig. Any mutant or generic awakening gem is going to Colossus? Exactly. Currently in long distance relationship with one of my channel bots. Awesome. Congratulations. I hope you too have a happy future. Foxhala. Yep. Skill or generic going to Fury, no regrets. Exactly. That is also an accurate statement. Favorite MCOC YouTuber apart from me. That's a secret. What's up, Taz? Sent an X5 generic on Colossus. Well, that's a good choice. That's a good choice. Honestly, the best chance awakening gems are the ones that need high sig. I don't know. I disagree with that. The ones that awaken with gems are the ones that need awakening gem most, I guess. Whichever. I'm always more utilitarian when it comes to using awakening gems. If you need it to achieve your next goal in game, use the Awakening Gem. Simple as that. Hey, the way that the stupid champs like Mallman and Better Bill and why? I like some obscure champs, not all the time, but some of them are cool. What's up, APOC? What's up, Megafarts? Not sure. I'm just gonna ignore that comment because I couldn't process it in my head. What's up, Asmintosh? I know Void is great, but still he worth a generic gem. Yes, I believe he would be worth a generic gem if you do need him for whatever you're struggling with right now. It's simple as that. If you need what he does awakened, he's worth the gem. Man-Thing underrated? No. Man-Thing's very, very fun, but not a great champion. I love Man-Thing. We all love our Man-Things, so Man-Thing is very hard to underrate, but he's just rated appropriately. Super Saiyan, exactly. You made a vid on it? Yes, I made a vid on it earlier today, and Man-Thing's very good for AW defense. Yeah, agreed. Sorted, caught up. Now we can just enjoy.
Trying.
Hmm?
I was trying, man.
It's okay, don't worry.
I am Spycat just asked, hey KT, can I rank up 5-star Starkey to rank 5 and 5-star Ghost duped so I can rank up one of them? Who is better?
Ghost, infinitely.
Yeah, Ghost is a lot better. Yeah, KT was just going Godspeed. Well, you know, I try and read him out, but then he's got to also process what I'm saying while fighting. So he needed to clear it up because it's very
easy to
daunting.
Be left behind.
We get when we start streaming. When I say we, I mean it's just him. I'm just here. But when I try and catch up with you guys, it's like it takes a while, and then people keep posting the same thing, and it clogs up the chat more and messes it up.
And then Mandalorian has a panic attack, and then there's nobody taking care of the child, and then it's just crap goes down.
I hope you guys appreciate what I do. But yeah, Nick, thank you very much for everything. And yes, I did get Cosmic Ghost Rider. In fact, He
outscored me.
I outscored KT when he started 20 million ahead of me, so I thought that was kind of interesting. But I did grind like solidly a lot of times when he was at work, so I don't fault him. He did really good for only doing it like 4 times. See, Night Thrasher is my favorite character champion. I love how Yank Video is doing him justice. Thanks, man. That's from Juan Manuel Manzanares Jr.
My pleasure. I really like Night Thrasher myself.
MJ Rock says, I missed the top 10 prediction for DP Arena. What do you guys think? You said 30
20,
million,
30 million, something like that. I really don't
30
know.
million. We don't know. I think 30 is probably a conservative way to go. You know, Fluffy Pig Monster. I'm still not sure how great Cosmic Ghost Rider is. Conversations that MT is way more utility, and KT1 may actually rank 3 Night Thrasher over Cosmic Ghost Rider. What if they are both Sig 200?
They're both Sig 200. It's a very tough one. I do agree that Night Thrasher definitely has a lot more utility. So it would definitely also depend on what I need and what I have ranked up already and stuff like that. But if Night Thrasher, like, here's the thing, if as a 6-star you can get Night Thrasher at Sig 200, he's insanely good. And he's one of those champions, I think, that as a 6-star gets in, man. I would definitely have a big dilemma on it, man. And at the moment, I also don't feel quite qualified to exert best judgment on Cosmic Ghost Rider, as I haven't really played him too much and I haven't brought him in too much content, whereas I have had a lot of experience with Night Thrasher. So there are significant differences there. But
yeah, true.
It's not far apart either way.
Okay.
I can tell you that. For most people, I know that most people would blindly go with Cosmic Ghost Rider. For me, it's definitely much closer than it would be for most people.
Yeah, I mean, I may actually rank 3 my Night Thrasher once I form a skill. I'm just thinking about it. KG asks, one best and worst thing about Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Best thing? Possibly the best damage to effort ratio in game. He can hit like an absolute truck and it's not hard to do. It's like, for instance, we all know Sunspot everybody loves for his damage. But he can access to like full damage quicker than Sunspot can and just go in more rotations and
Oh
stuff
yeah.
like
And
so
power
the
gain is
super high damage, and not just kind of like somewhat high, but really high damage very early on is 100% the best thing about him. But obviously damage can only get you so far, and the worst thing in my opinion is because he unfortunately falls in that very vulnerable class where you need pretty much everything to go right. You need all of your buffs to trigger, and you need all of your debuffs to stick. So you have a very high amount of practical fight scenarios where you cannot use him, because like if opponent has tenacity or they make debuffs expire quicker, you lose very significant amount of damage. If there are any nodes that prevents debuffs from activating or any buffs from sticking about, you lose very significant. So it's again one of those scenarios similar to Call Obsidian, where it's not only that he had the parry heavy playstyle, which many champions do, and that in itself is not a deal breaker. It's also the fact that on top of that you have to land debuffs and you have to make sure all of your buffs trigger, so on and so forth. So that is by far his biggest weakness.
I'm gonna go Super Saiyan because here's we're getting behind again pretty quick. So is Void useful for access completion when you have a 5-star Maxic, Half Infinity War, and a 6-star Torture rank 2?
Yes.
Okay, yes. How do you bridge the gap between high tier alliance and mid tier alliance? I'm at 10.6k prestige, but I can't find a solid map 7 alliance, but you need to start ranking more 6 stars.
You need to find map 7 alliance. Simple as that.
Yeah, just
keep looking.
Yeah, not always. You don't need to be in like a top 150 or top 250. You can find a map 7. Just see if they're doing epic modifiers. Paolo Penny Martelli says, what's the deal without using Ghost without WAS? How do you manage the special 2? Just dash back?
I have videos specifically explaining that. If you type in Ghost KT1 and no synergies or something like, or if one of my moderators could please go and find that video. I have uploaded a video where I basically drop like 50 special attacks in a row and don't miss a single one using Ghost with no synergies.
I forgot about that when I was learning to play Ghost a long time ago. I watched that video. I just remember that. Tree 2 Leaf asked, who are you voting for? You're still thinking about it, aren't you?
Well, yeah. I'm gonna pick
persuaded.
champion to kind of campaign for next Thursday, based on the comments section of the video where I discussed this fall.
Okay. So guys, go to that video he posted, I believe it was yesterday, and post a comment on who you want him to vote for to sway it, and he's going to campaign for that one. Galactus asked, how late am I, KT? You're about, what, 20 minutes late?
Well, you're more than 20 minutes late, and I forgot that this is Flux Dispersal.
Oh, yeah. Nick Hammerschmidt said, hey, Mandalorian, which champ are you voting for in the poll? I'm voting for either Okie or Ironheart because Caban could add either synergies and or buffs Black Panther, Civil War, or Iron Man. I'm kind of undecided right now. I know they're going to do Morbius no matter what happens, but I'm actually thinking, I don't know. I'm still, Blue Marvel would be cool to see what they do with
I actually watched some videos on Blue Marvel today at work, like just to know something, because this is pretty much the first time I heard about him.
Oh, he's awesome, man. Yeah, and he's been brought back in the comics like in the last few years too, here and there. But yeah, Ditya Vital, which is a Ditya we know, says, "Yo, KT and Mando, mad love from India. Why so late? It's 2 a.m. in India. I need to go to sleep, but I just came here to say hi."
Well, it's only like 8 p.m. for me, so typically that's my work day. I finish work at, well, depending how busy it is, 5, 6 p.m. sometimes a bit after. Come home, I'll shower, get something to eat, and then I have like a few hours in the evening where I can decide what I'm gonna do. Record videos, chill with my girlfriend, or do a stream. But that's literally only a few hours I have in my day. There's no other time.
And it's like 3:30 for me right now, so that's kind of how it matches up well. Though we're going back an hour this weekend, Saturday at night, my time 2 a.m. It's gonna go, or technically Sunday at 2 a.m. We're going back an hour, so this will be 2:30 for me now. Seraph1 is here saying hi all. That's one of my ex-Alliance mates. He's a real cool guy. Lime MCOC said, hey KT1. Hussein asked who was on the call. I answered. He said, nice job, my man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Fox Hollis said, Uncollected. Said, I'm pushing for Uncollected. I'm at 5.2.4. Well, keep going, Fox Holly. You can do it. I bet you do it by the end of today. And just watch some of KT's videos. It'll help you out if you're having issues with the Collector.
That was a nice
Pig Monster
heavy attack crit there to finish.
Yeah, pretty much. Fluffy Pig Monster said, thanks KT, that was the point. I do want a 5 or 6 star Cosmic Ghost Rider. I don't have any one of those two now, but the lower rarities are fun. I can't use him in a lot of significant content, but I can test without 5 star. Cool. No
That's quickly to chime in. That's why it's so awesome that they added a guaranteed 3-star in the arenas. I think it's going to be such a positive thing for community. It's one of the best things they have done this year.
I think that is a really good thing because now everybody can try the new champions and learn how to play before they get a high zone. That is very true. Good point. No Megafart said, I'm going to search how to play Night Trasher since she thinks he's decent. We don't think, we know, and he just has to be awakened with a high sig. Lorcan McCaughey asked, who is better, Void or Torch?
Overall, currently where the game is headed, Torch, but for most of the content that has been created, Void.
Cool.
That makes sense.
Pluggy Pig Monster said, I've been saving for a 6-star feature. Now that Hulk will be the final champ of the 6-star feature, the entire reel should be insane. Dragon Man, Professor X, Apocalypse. Yep, should be. Asmatan Shindy said, I'm going to pick Dazzler because she's hot. Okay. Galactism says, testing the block damage, I see. Let's see. Fox Hollow said, my friend's first 6-star was Wasp and his second was Hood, but he doesn't have Ghost. Well, that sucks. Sanmial said, sup KT, check my line after you stream.
Okay.
Fluffy Pick Monster said, the top 3 votes he would do would be Morgan Le Fay number 1, then OK, then Morbius. Lorgan McCaughey asks, what are the chances of ending up making all these champions across the year? They're probably
none.
You don't think so? Or at least over the time of MCOC, I think they'll all.
Over the time, they have declared that they would like to get all of the champions. But point is, they have declared that they haven't started work on any of those champions and will not till the time the fall is concluded. So we might get several of those champions, probably not all, and it's probably not going to be next year as well. It's going to be like in a longer period of time because they have schedules already. Because they need to kind of like...
Yeah, to coincide with the Marvel movies and DVDs and all that stuff and TV shows. I think we may get a new Scarlet Witch. Just saying.
Maybe.
Seraph1 said, I want the robot since I run Suicides, which is the new Sentinel. So yeah, that one actually looked pretty cool too. I think that's my second favorite besides Blue Marvel. And I know Morbius, but I think they're going to make him anyway, so I'm not even saying anything about Morbius. See, Fluffy Pig Monster said they think they're going to plan on making all of them, but they just want to appease us first. That's why they're doing it. It's like when you're little and your mom gave you options for dinner. She wanted you to eat what she wanted. Yeah. Perez Tattoo said, would you rank for 5-star Hulkbuster or Awakened Dark Hulk? What would be a solid option? Thanks again for the useful content.
Hulkbuster.
Hulkbuster, here you go. KG asked what you felt was the most skilled MCOC YouTuber in your opinion.
Wow, I mean that's a bit of a secret.
There we go.
No, I honestly, again, that is a very complex answer right there. Because if we're being 100% honest, there are several sets of skills that are required in this game. One is like natural hand-to-brain coordination, basically, and there are, and let's say, naturally gifted at the gameplay itself. And then obviously you have players like MSD, Legacy is really skilled, Peppy, so on and so forth. And there are obviously needed a lot of strategy, in which case we have players like Ham and a bunch of others. And then there are a lot of discipline as well, which is required in this game, believe it or not. For instance, not going for a random intercept when you think you can, or sticking to the game plan, or... So there are a lot of different aspects of this game, and it's very important to distinguish that there are also a lot of different, quote-unquote, more skilled players in certain aspects of the game.
Yeah. Fox Hollow, I think you misunderstood me. I never said I was voting for Morbius. I said he was the one I wanted last stream most in the game. I know he already has a movie coming out, and they will 100% make him. Either when the movie comes out or when they release it on DVD, digital, Blu-ray, or whatever. So I'm not voting for Morbius. He is just the one that I've wanted to come in the game the most. MJ Rock said, I want a new skill character, Hercules, because he opened 41 duels from either Aegon or Nick Fury, and he has not gotten them yet. 1986 King Cash says I want Blue Marvel the most, but he's OP and has just as good as Corvus, so I'm going to go with Morbius or Mrego Sentinel. I would say, everybody, don't vote Morbius because he's going to get in the game. I guarantee he's going to be in the game no matter what happens.
Ooh, mighty big words.
Yeah. Seraph1 says, I worry they make Blue Marvel a wet noodle like they did to Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer's getting better now with the content coming out. So.
Yeah, Silver Surfer is kind of being artificially escalated to a better status because he just seems to fit the content the Kabam has been releasing. Like we have seen vastly increased amounts of shock, cold snap and incinerate nodes and things like that, so he just seems to work for whichever. For instance, even AQ modifiers, he just seems to be doing relatively well with most, if not all of them. So yeah. And what's up, Legacy Lion?
Hey, Legacy Lion, welcome.
We need to do an incursions run at some point soon.
Here we go. Here's the fast run. No Megapart says I'm voting Hercules. I need another Hype 2.0. Mojo Store remains the hottest according to Fox Holla. Ray says we need Jessica Jones. Poyo Loco says I want to vote Dazzler, but I can't justify another crazy mutant, so I'm probably going to vote Morgan or Mega Sentinel. Lewis GA says, KT, would you rank a 565 Hit Monkey or Black Widow Deadly Origin? Fun rank up, no specific need.
Black Widow Deadly Origin. No, wait. Hit Monkey. Hit Monkey about
Hit
Black
Monkey.
Widow Deadly Origins.
David Jones, thumbnail. I've been lazy. No bait. There's no such content that's just too much good. I gave up on the side event as I started to freaking dream about the game. That's what you do when you're gone too long. Asatosh said, I'm going to go smash some Act 6.3. Now wish me luck. See ya. Good luck, Asatosh.
Use protection if you go smash.
Mobile Life said, or Mob Life, sorry, 626 said, hi.
Hi.
As in spelled out H-I-G-H with a bunch of skeletons and pumpkins and stuff like that. Spooky stuff.
You retired. I didn't even know that. Once again, why? What happened?
Lorhan McCauley said, I want to see in-game Thanos with the crazy spinning sword in-game, preferably as a skill character. Robert Estrada said, I pulled a 6-star Vision. Any good? Yes. Vision Arcus, that is. Sorry.
Yeah, he is solid. He's definitely a very solid champion. If you're like early on in the game, that's an awesome pull.
Galactism said to sell him, though. Mob Life said, have a happy, spooky weekend. Awesome.
Alright.
Fox Hollis said, what about Sweetia? Sweetia?
Sweetia? I just call him Sweetia, but yeah, anyways, yeah, he's very good as well, obviously.
Legacy Lion obviously said sup. Cularim said what's up. Ved Prakash said,
hey, what's up, Cularim?
BMJ Rock said soup. Legacy Lion said, I retired, bro. Left noon and dull.
Why? What did they do to you, noon?
I don't know. That's crazy. You can't retire. Kevin Ariad said, I just did a LOL path with APOC. He has some good durability. That's cool.
Yeah, I actually have done a path with him live as well.
I think I was here for that. It was before I was helping you, though, wasn't it?
Might be.
I think so. Luis is currently at 5.4.6. Should I rank for any of them for feature content, being Gwenpool, Black Widow, Deadly Origin, Hood, Sabretooth, X-23, or Proxima?
What?
Okay, they're at 5.4.6. They're thinking about ranking for a champion for maybe possibly helping them with future content. So in other words, Act 6 and beyond.
Yeah.
Their options are Gwenpool, Black
all
Widow,
of the champions listed are great up until Act 5, but not really all that special afterwards.
Yeah, but the options he was looking at was Gwenpool, Black Widow, Deadly Origin, Hood, Sabretooth, X-23, or Proxima.
Yeah, just wait. I would.
Wait. I would too. And Fox Hollow said Gwenpool up Awaken, but I still think there's better champions out there, like I think Fury. Why hasn't Jessica Jones been put in the game? I don't think they know what the hell to do with her abilities, but her model's in the game for when she's appeared in the story openly and stuff. Ved Prakash Sahu also said to wait to Luis, as did No Megafarts. Legacy Lion said, nothing. Noon is forever my home, but I'm done with the game. Man, that's sad. I'm kind of sad that you're done with the game.
Oh, yeah.
He's just
can't just come in and drop that kind of bombshell here. You needed to ease me into it.
Cooler M says, L is just too scared to go on. Tree 2 Leaf MCOC Yondu says Jason Voorhees best skilled but lacks presence on screen.
Yeah, he is very good as well.
He is good, yeah. Galactus has said, "Oh, KT, I got my Corvus up to rank 5 finally. He's my first max 5-star. Congratulations, man."
So very good first 5-star. How? It makes life a lot
Hell
easier.
yeah. 5-star at rank 5, the first one. I think my first one was Stark Spidey. And I regret it because I don't use him as much anymore. In fact, I really didn't think. He was the first time I ever ranked someone up based on what other people said. And I've never done it since then. Because I don't use him as much. I never really used him as much. I'm just... Alex Jukes said, "My 100% Act 6 opening was so bad, I ranked 3 Phoenix." Well, I guess you got prestige at least.
And she got that booty to look at, you know?
If you got that booty that just won't quooty you. Wait, no,
That's something. That's definitely something. Like, imagine playing all the time with, like, that new Abomination monster that's just nightmare fuel. Or playing with Phoenix.
Ved said, "You don't need to say my full name, Mando. You Ved works too. I know, but typically when it's somebody I've never said before, I'll say their whole name one time, and then I'll usually just go and say Ved, like Bread or Ved Prakash or something like that." Juan Manuel asked, "Do you think they will make a new Taskmaster from the movie?"
No. Because they already released Black Widow Deadly Origin. If they intended to do a double release, they probably would have done it then. Maybe with like the whole delay. I don't know, but I doubt it. Anyways, I'm skeptical on that. If the question is, do I think, then I don't think so, no.
The only reason why I think they could do it is remember whenever Hulk... well, let me back up. Remember whenever Thor Ragnarok came out, they released... I think they released... Thor Ragnarok, and I don't remember who the other one was. And then whenever it came out on video, they released Heimdall and Hela or something like that. They released them differently, that's what I was trying to say. Maybe Heimdall came out second. Oh no, I know what it was. It was Thor and Hela was released, and then Heimdall came out with
I know what you mean.
Hulk.
I think that was to coincide with the DVD release, and...
Yeah, it did. But since the movie got delayed, they may release the second round of Champions.
Yeah, no, I agree. They may, but I just doubt it. Like, that's all I say.
I think the other girl in the movie is going to take over Black Widow, so they may release her as her name, whatever name she's going to go by, and maybe they'll release both of them. Grim says, "I can never regret taking up Starkey." Oh, but I do. Galactism said, "He's been a beast for me. I'm about to complete getting Cap. Congratulations." Luis said he's going to wait then. He's been pulling crap lately. Well, he'll turn around. Nick Hammerschmidt said, "Doesn't Phoenix have some decent synergies with other champions that make her usable?" I think so.
Decent, yes. But, I mean, I like Phoenix. I actually use Phoenix in some of the content at some point, like in AQ and stuff like that. Because that region, you can basically region full health if you know what you're doing. And that's very good. And she has access to Incinerate, which can also help. And she has access to many buffs, which can also help. But there are definitely things... that Phoenix can do. And she's not as bad as most people believe she is. However, most of the synergies outside of like Amos one, like for instance the new one that she got, where she got those Fury buffs every time she enters the overdrive and stuff like that, is just far too slow. Duke, I know that you are in ASR now. I just saw it before the stream, so you don't
Wait, who's in ASR now?
Duke Gecko.
Okay, my headphone got pulled out for a second, so I didn't get to hear what you said. Oh,
so, congratulations.
The missus just got home, so I'm just saying hey to her real quick too. That's why I pulled out my headset on accident. Hammer Rabbi said 2 months on the Act 6 HP nerf bug, and not a word from Kerbam or the CCP program people about it. It says 600%, but it's still 700%. Kerbam knows about it. Simply amazing. I think we've heard that a few times. I don't know. Supposedly Phoenix is good with Professor X energy. Oh, Heimdall came out with Korg and Red Skull. That's what it is. I knew there was like a bunch of champions that came out.
Yeah, I wonder what the hell Red Skull is doing there though.
Yeah, I don't know. They just wanted to have him in the game. Let's see. Nick Hammerschmidt said if they're going to do an anniversary of Champs, they should do Worthy Cap and Stormbreaker Thor. A long time ago, I remember them saying they were working on Stormbreaker Thor, so I don't know what happened. Maybe they just decided against it.
Alright, nah.
Who knows? Or maybe they'll wait until the new Guardians movie comes out and they'll release it then. Who knows?
Ah, you jerk.
Tree 2 Leaf said Taskmaster needs a buff called even. I think he meant to say even, but even deeper wounds. Every bleed gets stronger. Star-Lordish type. Jeebus.
I'm gonna lose a fight here.
Are you gonna take your Aegon to rank 3 anytime soon?
If Kabam is gonna get off their rear end, ha! I won. If Kabam is gonna get off their rear end and release a content that I need an Aegon for, then yeah. Otherwise, no.
I mean,
like, what do I need a relatively low sig Aegon for right now? He wouldn't help my prestige. I have no content that I need him for. He wouldn't really be used in AQ or AW.
No, they're going to release new content called the Rectum of Legends. They have to go deep in the rectum of Galactus' bumhole.
Well, when they do, I will consider it.
Yeah, Duke Gecko said that he just joined to troll. Be right back.
Duke Gecko is
Sanimal asked,
stupid
how
person.
can I join NY718, Ali?
I'm not the person to ask because I'm not in that
I
alliance.
don't know. Get good?
If you want, I can pass you the contact of the leader and you can ask. But I really don't know what the requirements are right now.
Let's see. Daniel Murray said, hey Key, what's your thoughts on Kamzat Chimaev?
Oh, Bors is a beast. No, really, he is quite a beast. He's a scary dude. I want to see how his fight is gonna go with Leon Edwards, because I can't stand Leon Edwards. I hope Hamza just demolishes the loser.
Let's see. Google user said, hey, what's up? Let's see. Also, Daniel Murray said, also watch out for this guy called Gary Tonon. He is a world-class grappler who's currently undefeated. Oh, that's cool. He beat Ruzamar Palhares when Palhares was 25 pounds overweight. KG asked, what is your worst champ you think was released this far? So this year so far.
Fine. Terax probably. When was more released? This year and last year. So this year it's probably Terax.
Terax was pretty bad.
Airwalker is garbage too.
Yeah, that's true.
Honestly, I like Terax more than Airwalker if he just hit a little bit harder.
Joke's on you, Lone Wolf. I never talked to the missus. I just said she was home. I didn't say shit to her. I waved to her. That was about it. Tristan De Silver said, what up, Katie? Oh, I guess Katie's here.
Who's here?
Maybe? I don't know. He said, what's up, Katie? So I didn't know if Katie Candy said something, or maybe Katie Candy said, I don't know. Then Google said his what's up was ignored. No, I just hadn't got to it yet. And then Galactism told me to fuck off.
Very good.
Don't know what I did for that.
That's moderator status worthy.
Yeah, I don't know what I did, but okay. Relentless Grinds is here, says, yo, what's up, KT in chat? How does the rooting ability work? I know the champion just moves if you stand there for a while. Would the rooting ability let you choose when to move?
No, you just cannot move. I think it's going to be tied into a node, where it's going to be like a rooted node. And whenever you're going to enter a fight where you're rooted, you're effectively just stuck. That's it. I don't think it's going to be kind of like an optional. Maybe at some point there will be champion abilities and stuff like that, but currently the way it's described is that you're going to have basically a node that will say root or something like that. And there will be some extra nodes that probably interact with those mechanics to make it more interesting or something. But the base idea is, if you read pre-fight, you're going to be rooted, then you're going to be rooted. Or it might be that it's like on a timer or something.
Probably. The Integral says Terex isn't so bad as Heavy takes 50% health. Then Ved says the Terex is awful. The Noah Megafart said Airwalker isn't so bad. Ray asks, is an Unawakened 6-star rank 2 Captain America Infinity War and Dala enough for Thronebreaker run? I mean, you're gonna need more than just that.
Yeah.
It could do some damage, but you're gonna need more than that. Islam Ali Alvi says, "Hey KT, just wanted to know whether your game freezes when you play arena sometimes?" Question mark.
Yes, typically on refresh. My game crashes when I play arena, but sometimes if I ask for help, it just freezes randomly as well.
Yeah, I've had it just quit too. Like, and I know you have also, where it just closes the game when you're in arena. No Megafart says Terrax sucks, only good for defense. Daniel Murray says Mando on how to have a successful relationship. Don't communicate at all, merely acknowledge their existence. Well, we've been married for almost 10 years and together almost 20, so yeah. Google user says KT1 has finally changed and now started grinding arena for chill. Nice.
Well, no, I don't really do that though. That's not entirely accurate. I grinded because both of these are special arenas, and this one just gives a bunch of free revives, which hopefully I'm gonna have a chance to use. And the other one was a crap ton of units. I actually opened, like, when I opened my previous milestone, I opened 2 of those crystals, and I got like 600 units from 2 of them. So that was cool.
Not at all. Relentless Grind speaking about the root of node, saying, so when I dex, I'll look like Neo from the Matrix. Haha. Nick Hammerschmidt said, "Hey KT, what do you think is the best setup for four synergies to pair with Colossus?"
Omega and Emma are 2 core ones, and then it's probably Apocalypse and Professor X if you want to mess about. If you don't want to mess about, for short fights, very good is that Mr. Sinister one with Cable, I think. That's a decent addition. Then what else? Obviously Juggernaut can be really helpful synergy. And I think White Magneto had decent synergy with him as well.
Yeah. Fax and Handy asks, won't there be a lot of black damage while rooting? I don't think any more than normal. You can still parry, you can still dex. You're just not going to move physically on screen. There's going to be an issue. There will be higher block damage because you cannot intercept, and let's say opponent is at distance, you cannot punish a special attack. So you're gonna have your openings much more scarce, and they typically will come as a result of some sort of blocking, because you're not able to dash out of the way, or let's say bait out heavy attacks and stuff like as easily. You will have to make contact more. KT, think of it this way. They're going to make a stun immune node on top of that.
Well, yeah, that could be. So we don't know what's going to happen.
That would be major a-hole move. Daniel Murray asked, how good is Tigra in the hands of someone who can play her well, KT?
How good is who?
Tigra.
She's good if you're good, but her best is not good enough to make her meta. How about that?
There you go. Vachella J. Paul says, take a 1-star KT. They get more score in that arena. Is it the same as the other arena? Or are you doing the other arena? I didn't see.
I'm doing the other arena now. I know that I need to use 1-stars, but I wanted to get to 3 multiplier first, so.
Yeah. You're doing the 30-day one they had?
Yeah, the one that gives revives and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I did that one at the beginning of the month. It only took me like an hour. Once you start using 2-stars and 1-stars...
Well, I just wanted to get 3 multiplier, and then I'm going to use 1-stars because there aren't many 1-stars, so shut up.
Yeah. No, I was just... whatever. Google user said this route is going to have consequences, bugs, of course.
Oh, yeah. I do... That's one of my biggest fears right now, is the... inevitability of million bugs infesting the game.
Tree 2 Leaf said MCOC is due for a crossover event, Darth Vader invasion.
That'd be cool though.
Google user said, I hate when people overrate Sunspot. I don't think anyone overrates him. He just does certain things well.
No matter how much you hate Sunspot, he's not a bad champion, let's go on.
He's not at all. I melt people with my rank 5 and my baby account.
I'm not in love with Sunspot. If I would be, I would have ranked him up, but...
Yeah.
He's not bad.
Another person, Eggs, said, KT, have you already used the 1-stars in this arena that give you 450,000 points each? He hasn't. He was getting to the 3-time multiplier, which you may have heard by now.
Ask me
Lobster
one more time.
came and
Ask
said,
me
hello,
one more time.
Hello, Lobster.
Hello.
Daniel Murray said, who is better in your opinion, KT, Nick Fury or Colossus?
Nick Fury.
Okay. Google user said, a stun immune heavy hitter with root and stubborn is going to be life-taking.
Well,
that would
let's
be bad.
hope they are nice to us and don't do that.
Yeah. Islam said, KT, who do you prefer, Cosmic Ghost Rider or Corvus?
Cosmic Ghost Rider or?
Corvus. Corvus Wave.
Chorus.
Did you say Corvus?
Yeah, I said Chorus.
Okay.
I mean,
said,
okay, let's put it like this.
MCOC.
Now, Cosmic Ghost Rider is much more fun, but Chorus is better
Right.
champion.
Good old Lava Lamp. Let's see. Question for both of you: who would be your choices as an absolute best 5 defenders for Alliance Rule?
There is no such thing.
I was gonna say because with
There are
different-
60 nodes or 55 nodes, and it entirely depends.
and then, well, also the modifiers, because like
Yeah,
a
exactly.
Mojo in Flow will be amazing, but a Mojo with Stubborn is not as good.
Exactly.
It's
So
kinda hard to
there
do
is
that,
no
yeah.
such thing. So that question is moot because it's impossible to answer.
Yeah, sorry, Lone Wolf, I can't answer either. It's kind of the same thing. There could be like a list of 5 defenders on boss node, but then you also have to factor in the modifiers also, and then what rank they are and such. Shazib asked, "Who is KT?" The person you're watching.
I have no clue who that bastard is.
Yeah, he has
But
no
when
clue.
I find him, I'll let him know to find you.
Then Google and No Megafarts is arguing. Google saying that Sunspot's overrated, and No Megafarts saying no, he isn't.
Just ignore them.
Lath asked, how useful is Sasquatch in in-game content?
Honestly, don't know because I don't have a highly ranked Sasquatch still. I don't
This is a-
see him much offensively though. He's an annoying defender and all that, but
Oh yeah, definitely. Tristan asked a question which I think most know the answer. Who's better, Ghost or Quake?
Quake, obviously.
Quake, come on, guys.
I have released video series about why Quake is better.
Correct. Got a rank up choice, either Hulkbuster or OG Vision. I have 2015 rank up gem. I just need to fully explore Variant 3. I may turn off Suicides for Miles and
Hulkbuster.
Stun Cheese. Cool video, by the way. So
Hulkbuster.
Hulkbuster or OG Vision?
Hulkbuster.
There you go.
Hulkbuster is much
That's
more
right.
suicide friendly, much more damage, and tankier, and can have regen. Yeah, I'd go definitely Hulkbuster there. Especially specifically for Variant 3, 100%. You can argue that OG Vision is better, like let's say as an AW attacker and stuff like that, but
Right.
for that kind of like questing content, Hulkbuster is a lot better.
Yeah, Google user, I know you weren't really arguing. I was just giving you guys a hard time. Let's see. What about Taskmaster? Is he good? Asked Shazib.
Yes, Taskmaster is very good, and that's another champion that I have at least 4 or 5 different videos with him up doing some
Showcasing.
cool stuff.
Do you remember the other day when people asked us, like everybody in the chat and us, who the felt like the underrated champion that they like really is? And I said the Hood. I'm actually going to change that because I started thinking about it. I was like, you know what? Rogue is one I really like, but she's overshadowed by all the mutant classes. I really like her though.
Yeah, I can see that.
Her special 2 that can steal some power, her regen when the special 1 when it crits is amazing.
She doesn't hit hard enough.
Debuffs shrug off really quick.
There are 2
She's a
things
good
about
overall
Rogue
champion.
that doesn't work, and number 1 is she doesn't hit hard enough, and number 2
Oh no.
is that the timer to maintain those buffs is just too short, or at the
Oh,
very
yeah.
least it should be paused during opponent's special attacks or some shit like that.
Yeah. Shazeb said thanks, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome.
And then No Megafart said Taskmaster is underrated, but isn't too good. Well, you're about to get timed down. Okay.
Taskmaster is good.
Google
you can
user
play
then
him.
argues.
There are some guys
this
with
is
rank
why
3
I'm saying,
Taskmasters out there who do insane things with him.
Egg Hose is here and said, "Is this the Platpool Arena?" No, he's doing the 5-star charge, 1 and 2-star arena.
I did get the milestones in the Platpool Arena. I did finish Uncollected Quest. And so
Just
now
chilling
I
out,
just want to
babies.
use up my 1-stars and then wait for them to refresh probably tomorrow morning to finish off this arena.
I'm on 646. Who is a good option to take down the final boss, which is the Grandmaster?
Aegon, Dr. Doom, Corvus, Captain America Infinity War, Morningstar. Basically, if we're absolutely honest, any champion works extremely well for the final boss. Like literally any champion can do that fight. It's much more about you playing well.
I'll say the harder they hit, like, or can get crits, the better they are. But you can do it with anybody. I was surprised. I almost soloed him with Ghost. Not Ghost. Wasp. My 6-star rank 1 Wasp, which is surprising. I was just gonna use her for fodder, and I ended up almost soloing. I think I got him down to like the last part of his, like, he maybe had like 10-12% health, something like that. I have Stealth Spidey. Can he work? Yes, he can work really well, Max. Really well.
Buff, nerf, Cell.
Yeah, Galactism said nerf Ghost, Cellquake, buff Corvus. You know, I still am really confused what Galactism was pissed off at me about there. But Fax and Hindi said, KT, who is the best skills champion, i.e. super easy to use? My pick is Colossus. Skill less champion, sorry. So in other words, you don't have to do much.
Corvus.
Yeah, Corvus is a pretty good one too.
Corvus is likely, especially if you got Suicide Master, he's probably the best champion. And you just enter the fight, bash, bash, bash. Use whichever special attack opponents die. What else is absolutely stupid easy to use? Captain America Infinity War probably.
Yeah, you can just parry and hit, and he hits hard. Dre asked how to get tier 1 alphas. What are your thoughts?
How do you get tier 1 alphas? There's Glory Star that you can run a completion of heroic and master difficulties. There are some tier 1 alphas there. Other than that, if you find out, tell me, because I am in desperate need of some tier 1 alphas myself.
Yeah, the only thing I'd add to that is they do have an arena you can do it comes back like every week. It's like a 2-day arena. You also have the Alliance events where you get the max milestone. That's like a 3-day event. You can get a tier 1 there. That's pretty much the only place to get it. Tristan asks, is Stealthy better than Starkey in your opinion?
Yes.
Vagtella Japal asked, KT, who is your first 6-star and first 5-star?
First 5-star I think was Cyclops.
Oh wow. Sorry.
And it was actually a good thing back then. Because he was part of that perfect block team. Like Magneto and Black Bolt.
Oh yeah.
So he was actually quite swag. The first 6-star was one of the crap ones. I honestly don't remember. I had a few 6-stars. I had like 4 or 5 6-stars ready to open as soon as they came out. And all of them were bad. I remember when 6-stars first came out, there was only like Angela.
Yeah, I think Angela was the best you could pull.
Yeah. So all of them were horrible.
I remember my first 5-star was actually, funny story, my first 5-star and my second 5-star was both Dr. Ock. So
no, it wasn't Angela, it was something shittier than Angela.
Yeah. I wonder.
I think it was something like OG Daredevil or whatever. I don't remember what one. I honestly don't remember. There was just unusable champions, that's all I remember. I looked at them and
yeah, there was no real good ones. My first 6-star was OG Daredevil, and of course he's duped now, but I think he's double duped actually. Yeah,
I think mine was OG Daredevil as well.
Max has said, my rank 5s are Hyperion, Scarlet Witch, Ghost, Captain Marvel movie, and Human Torch, but I don't know any of them are best for him, so I might be for Stealth as rank 4. They also have a Warlock 6-star at rank 2 for the Grandmaster.
Oh, by the way, guys,
Ghost
before I finish the stream, I think I can open a featured 5-star hero crystal if you want.
Yeah, I think you should, man. It's been a while since you've opened one. It's been like a week and a half, or a week? It's been about a week.
I don't know, but I do have 15k 5-star shots.
Let's see. Daniel Murray said my first 5-star was Magic. Fax and Hindi said mine was Korg.
Yeah, but back then Magic sucked.
Yeah. Shazib said I got a 5-star Venom the Duck as first 5-star. Alex Reed said, sup KT, one question. Does Doom need to be awakened? And what's the difference?
Doom does not necessarily need to be awakened at all to be a great champion, but the difference is that you do gain more good matchups for Dr. Doom, let's call it like that, because he's awakened every time you nullify opponent's power gain buff, you gain one yourself, so it's much easier to maintain and do Doom cycle rotations and stuff like that, so that's super helpful. Second thing is, whenever you nullify or stagger a buff, an opponent doesn't have a shock active, you place like a longer lasting shock, so it's again easier to kind of like keep those staggers piling and sneak in that heavy attack more often. And you are also able to cheese some of the nodes where you effectively just infinitely spam heavy attack. And so it's not mandatory to have Doom awakened at all. But if you're going to use an Awakening Gem on him, it wouldn't be just for prestige. There are actually significant in-fight benefits.
Yeah. Zero Frost Ninja said, hey KT and Mando, how are you guys this fine evening? Doing well, thanks. How are you?
Alright-ish. Friday evening,
Zoltan.
you know.
Oops, sorry.
Lots to do. Oh, look at that. More revives.
Yeah, how you doing? Zoltan, I was going to get to your question. I'm going to make you wait now because you were not patient and asked like literally 2 seconds later. Lone Wolf said their first 5-star was Omega Red, which is awesome. And their first 6-star was Morningstar, which I still do not have as a 5 or 6-star. That's crazy. Nick Hammerschmidt said I have 2 accounts. My first 6-star on each one was Omega Red, and then... Oh, no, I'm sorry. For each was Omega Red and then Hulk OG. It's not bad. Omega Red seems to be very popular for a first-time opening. I don't even... As a 6-star. Google User's first 6-star was Rhino, and the free-to-play, the first 6-star was Rhino again, so I hate him. Put him on defense on the node where he has to be intercepted to stop him from losing like a bubble shield or whatever. Vaghella said it was first was 6-star Black Widow Clairvoyant. That's amazing. Tristan had Diablo as the first. Oh, sorry, I have him double duped. Daniel Murray said my friend's first 5-star was Void. I'm sorry. His second was Cap Infinity War, and his third was Dull. I'm guessing he meant to say Color. Obsidian.
Dull.
And Alex, by the way, said thank you for answering his question.
No worries, lads.
Tristan said first 6-star was Juggernaut. Nicholas said Immortal Abomination equal Poison Omega Red?
Kind of, but here is the big thing, right? Omega Red, nothing is immune to Omega Red's passive damage, basically nothing. And then Poison is the most common immunity in the game, or one of the most common immunities in the game.
Yeah.
So the fact that it is Poison is technically significantly worse. The fact that we will have similar abilities available is awesome though, because again, Acid Wash is still one of the bigger pains and some other things. So we're gonna have to see how he is as a champion, but I'm cautiously optimistic.
Before you open, 2 things I want to say, okay? Or 3, technically. Killer M said to open the 6 stars, but then TPS said, yo, I just got here. And the question, which obviously he also apologized to say I had bad reception, but the question that Zoltan asked was, curious, how was your first attempt at Grandmaster? Because he's kicking my ass, but he's halfway dead.
Well, here's the thing. It's alive. there should be like 6.4 initial exploration stream, and you can see how I did initially. I think I did use a couple of revives, but it wasn't like anything crazy. I went in, I did something, basically killed off my team, whatever I had remaining, and I believe I probably had used like 2 revives or 3 maybe, but it's alive on the stream, so yeah, it's all fact checkable and provable.
But yeah. And then Dre mentioned his first 5-star was Hulkbuster back when he was trash. His first 6-star was Electro, which I've also double duped.
Right. So let's go get that featured 5-star hero crystal.
While you're thinking of that, Zero Frost Ninja also said, KT, at the point of my roster where I don't know how to rank up next, I have a few nice options, but none of them will really be a game changer. For any of the content I have left to finish, what would you say to them?
6 stars, my friend. 6 stars is what you need to look at. Like, I have long started taking up 5-star champions and some 6-star champions just for fun. I have recently I've been trying to remind myself that ultimately this is the game, and you don't have to make every single decision after going through 95,000 calculations of possibilities and reasons of objectively making the most correct decision, because ultimately it doesn't typically have too significant of an impact so long as how your base is covered. For instance, at this point, who cares if I rank up Dragon Man or Sasquatch as a 5-star? More than likely I'm never gonna rely on either of those champions, and only difference there would be whichever I enjoy more, kind of thing. I'm not saying that that is a smart or right thing to do for everybody in every situation, but like for me personally, I do not feel much of a pressure to right now invest every single catalyst in the quote-unquote best way, so I can have some fun with the game. Other than that, obviously 6 stars, because currently 6-star rank 3 is top end of the game. I cannot rank the champions that I do not have. I have ranked up the champions that could lift up my prestige most. I have ranked up the champions that I think are like the best of the classes or I need most. And outside of that, when it comes to everything else, 6 stars going to rank 2, 5 stars going to rank 5. Again, for most part, it's not really relevant. Like, you hardly these days end up using those rank 5s for like this most serious content. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, obviously many people still do use rank 5s and stuff like that, and I do too, but they're on their way out, and tier 5 basics are coming thicker and faster and thicker and faster, so I'm just kind of a bit more liberal with hey.
Yeah. One other thing, does Alex Reed said, KT, I just pulled Guardian. Does he need to be awakened? Thanks for the luck. I can't remember.
Yes, both Guardians need to be awakened and pretty much max save. Yeah,
then,
that's it. Okay, guys, now a moment of silence, and you guys can predict what am I going to pull. Whichever one of you predicts what I pulled, I'm gonna give a cookie.
Okay,
ultimately, I personally only really want Wolverine from here. And can I check LA chat in game 1?
I think you're gonna get Wolverine, man.
So yeah, I really only want/need Wolverine. Getting Guardian would be good, so I wouldn't use an Awakening Gem on him. Getting Airwalker would be good, it would be still a new champion. And then there is like Dragon Man, which would be first time dupe. And Sasquatch, I think that would be first time dupe as well. Professor X is already SIG 200. So, but yeah, mainly I'm just looking for Wolverine. The moment I pull Wolverine, I'm likely gonna stop trying to open these. I might just open the sigil ones or something like that.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm gonna
man.
let it spin out.
I hope you get something good.
I just want Wolverine most, I guess.
Yeah.
Because Wolverine, there's a thing that it's just screw you, Duke. Screw you. And she's not even maxing yet. So nothing right there. But oh well, you know.
Wow, that sucks, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. To be fair, like there's nothing good coming across the corner either, so. So I do have pretty much 45k 6-star shots. But I'll save them for now.
Did anyone pick Angela?
Duke, I think, mentioned Angela. But I think that will also do for today's stream. I don't want to keep my girlfriend waiting too much Friday evening after all. And I will definitely be streaming tomorrow. I will also be uploading some videos tomorrow. Stay tuned. There should be quite a lot of cool stuff coming, hopefully.
Quick question for you. Are you going to be streaming the same time as normal tomorrow? Because it does affect my time zone. That's why I just need to make sure.
I don't know.
Okay.
Might be an hour or two earlier than I normally do.
Hour 2 is fine. It's just like when it's like 6 or 7 hours earlier is whenever I can't.
I mean, I might be doing 2 streams as well. Maybe. I don't promise.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But, yeah. Anyways, but if I'm gonna do afternoon stream, it's gonna be an hour or 2 earlier. I'm actually off work next week.
Oh.
So
Nice.
that's cool. So I'm gonna have some time to do things, which I'm quite excited about. But, I know, click on the alley chat. There we go. I have clicked on the alley chat. Now leave me alone, Duke.
And I'll post... Oh, you just got some money too.
Thank you very much. Rolly Nielsen. That's Norwegian, isn't it? Wanted to thank you for all the great content you have been sharing. Keep it up. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And I'm going to post the Discord for everybody if you guys haven't joined already. There you go. And hit the like, everybody.
Yeah, we're going to put in some work on the Discord as well shortly and make it snazzier and stuff. And I'm going to start advertising, so it should grow quite soonish. But, once again, why is this stupid notification coming up? But that will pretty much do for today. Again, a huge thank you to Trolls, Lee Nielsen, and Yalza. Huge thank you to every single one of you, and obviously Mandalorian as well. So yeah.
Thank you, sir.
See you tomorrow.
Later, guys.